Welcome back, global watchers, because the shadows of Moscow just hosted a clandestine summit that's raising eyebrows across the West. Welcome to our deep dive into Russia's high-level security meeting with North Korea, Iran, and the United Arab Emirates in Moscow. In this video, we're unpacking the intrigue, the alliances, and the potential fallout from this unusual gathering of autocrats and oil-rich royals. Expect exclusive insights and surprising details on what this means for democracy worldwide. On May 27, 2025, Moscow's Kremlin walls whispered secrets as Russia convened a high-level intelligence and security summit with an eclectic guest list: North Korea, Iran, and the UAE. Leading the charge was Sergei Shoigu, Putin's top security aide, a man whose icy stare could freeze the vulgar. Reuters reported this meeting brought together some of Russia's closest allies, but the inclusion of the UAE, a glitzy Gulf state known for skyscrapers and oil wealth, stood out like a camel in a snowstorm. Why would a Western-friendly monarchy cozy up with Kim Jong-un's hermit kingdom and Iran's theocratic regime? The answer lies in a web of pragmatism and power plays. North Korea's delegation, led by its security minister, jetted out of Pyongyang with a mission to strengthen what Kim calls an invincible alliance with Russia. Iran, fresh off nuclear talks with the US in Oman, sent representatives to Moscow, likely to solidify arms deals. Think more Shahed drones raining down on Ukraine. The UAE's presence, though, is the real head-scratcher. This isn't their first rodeo with Russia. The Emirates have balanced ties with Moscow while wining and dining the West. But sitting at a table with two of the world's most isolated regimes, that's a bold move, even for a nation that loves playing both sides. What's so unusual to Western audiences? Picture this: North Korean generals, medal-spangled and straight out of a Cold War flick, rubbing elbows with UAE sheikhs in designer robes, all while Iran's envoys preach anti-Western defiance. It's like a geopolitical costume party, hosted by Putin's grim-faced cronies. The optics alone are enough to make a CIA analyst spit out their coffee. And the timing: it's no coincidence this summit followed Russia's Victory Day parade, where Putin flexed his military might alongside China's Xi Jinping, but notably snubbed high-level delegates from Iran and North Korea. Perhaps this meeting was a consolation prize, or a signal that Moscow's inner circle is expanding. So, what were they plotting? Officially, the agenda was intelligence and security cooperation. But let's read between the lines. Russia's war in Ukraine relies heavily on Iranian drones and North Korean artillery. This summit likely deepened those supply chains, with Shoigu brokering deals to keep Putin's war machine humming. The UAE's role might involve financial loopholes. Think oil money laundering or sanctions-busting crypto trades. But here's a creative speculation. Could this be the birth of a new anti-Western tech axis? Imagine North Korean hackers, Iranian cyber warriors, and UAE-funded AI startups pooling resources to outsmart NATO's digital defenses. It's not sci-fi. It's a plausible nightmare for democratic cybersecurity. The consequences could ripple far beyond Ukraine. If the UAE drifts closer to this authoritarian clique, it might embolden other Gulf states to hedge their bets, weakening the West's Middle East alliances. Picture Saudi Arabia or Qatar flirting with Moscow. Suddenly, NATO's energy security looks shakier than a Jenga tower. Domestically, Putin's summit sends a message to Russians: we're not isolated, we've got friends. But it's a risky gamble. Aligning with pariah states like North Korea and Iran could alienate even Russia's lukewarm allies, like India or Turkey. And if the UAE's involvement leaks as a PR disaster, Dubai's tourist paradise might take a hit. This summit is a stark reminder: authoritarian regimes are doubling down while democracies bicker. Putin, Kim, and Iran's mullahs aren't just surviving sanctions, they're thriving in their parallel world. The UAE's flirtation with this crew should jolt the West into tightening alliances and closing financial loopholes. Freedom-loving nations can't afford to snooze on this. That's a wrap on this Moscow mystery, folks. If you found this dive into global intrigue eye-opening, smash that like button and subscribe for more. What do you think? Why is the UAE playing footsie with dictators? Could this summit spark a new Cold War? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. For more revelations from the world behind the new Iron Curtain, watch one of these videos next.